Alright, so let's continue on with the discussion. Team number two that we'll be speaking about is the Lucknow Super Giants. And what an option they've had. I think right from the very beginning, they knew what they wanted and they went out and they got that. Sanjeev Goenka as well mentioned that, they were extremely clear with the plans that they wanted to execute and they somehow managed to execute all those plans as well. But the biggest talking point of that auction was Rishabh Pant, the highest ever bid in an IPL auction. Rishabh Pant is now part of LSG, and I think this is a massive plus for the side. Last year, having KL Rahul, obviously there were some issues that were taking place, but now with the inclusion of Rishabh Pant, I think there seems to be a clear process of how they want this IPL to go. And Rishabh Pant brings so much to you. He brings leadership, he brings the versatility with the bat, and he's definitely one of those best T20 batters at the moment as well. T20 wicketkeeper batters as well, and possibly T20 batters as well. So Rishabh Pant for this LSG side is a huge plus. Talking about the next plus, David Miller, Nicholas Pooran also in the middle order. How strong is that middle order? You got a Rishabh Pant, you got a David Miller, you got a Nicholas Pooran as well. So that middle order is seeming extremely strong. All three southpaws who can hit the ball a long mile. This LSG troop has really thought this auction through, and I think they've managed to getting that middle order perfectly right. Talking about the next acquisition, Mitchell Marsh as well is part of this LSG side. Mitchell Marsh, a very handy all-rounder, can run and bowl you those 4 overs, can talk the long ball as well. He's powerful, he loves hitting those big sixes. So I think Mitchell Marsh in the IPL is only going to strengthen that LSG troop even further. And clearly, I think last year end, there were controversies, not controversies, there were issues with, the team not being able to push on the accelerator, not being able to press on when they had to. And I think that's one of the biggest reasons why LSG has gone with such a power-packed batting lineup, because they really want to make sure that they make the best use of this batting lineup, and that's what they've done in this auction as well. They got Aiden Markram, guys, at a very, very reasonable rate. And again, there were surprises about how Aiden Markram wasn't expected to go for a lot more. But I think LSG made a very smart move by getting him on for a very reasonable rate that will actually benefit them. They can use him at possibly in that number 3, number 4 position where he'll do wonders. Anything below that, I feel he's not got the game set or the skill set to possibly, take on the bowlers and get too many runs at the death overs. But number 3, number 4, the best suited positions for Markram there. So I think Markram in that side, Nicholas Pooran in that side, David Miller in that side, Captain Rishabh Pant in that side. This side is looking really strong. Mitch Marsh as well. So obviously good buys, and I think it seems like a side that wants to dominate. This seems like a side that wants to go out there, play aggressive cricket, and change things up. Last year they weren't as aggressive on the outset. I think this year they've made it a point. I think they've told themselves, what, let's go out there at the auction. Let's try building a power pack team. Let's try building a team that can knock away any team on any given day. And I think that's what they've done today. So LSG looking really strong at the moment. It'll be interesting to see how they mix and match their batting lineup, because obviously you've got Nicholas Pooran, you've got David Miller who can do the same job for you. So where are all these batters going to bat? Where do you want to bat Rishabh Pant as well? Do you want to leave him right till number 6 or number 7, or would you like to push him up to maybe a number 3? If you push Rishabh Pant up to number 3, he can possibly anchor the innings, and once he's set, he can also take the innings right till the very end. So I think all these questions will be answered later on. But LSG, guys, I think the strongest middle order in the IPL. I don't remember thinking about or recalling a middle order as strong as the one that I'm seeing right now with LSG. So I think LSG have thought this IPL auction through. They've managed building a strong side. It'll be interesting to see how it actually all unfolds. But until then, best of luck to LSG as well. I think this is a side that wants to win, and I think they're going to come out stronger than ever.